Hey everyone, it's Shiny Sparky, and welcome to Hyperdimension Neptunia, a rather interesting game, I must say. Oh my god, this game is, it's hilarious, like oversexualized with characters, and I mean, like I said, it's funny. It really is, but the combat system is not so great according to many people, but you'll see what I mean by that later. Anyways, I gotta go ahead and, get ready by positioning my audio here a bit better. Okay, I think I'm good. So yeah, it starts with this opening music here, and I guess normally I wouldn't really be talking over these scenes, but because this time it's, it's obviously not in English, you can't really understand it anyway, so it's fine. But basically, this game has those four characters that you just saw, which are, of course, each a different heart. Purple, green, black, and white heart, and every single one looks, oversexualized, especially in certain parts of the game later. And then there are other characters too, but opening theme, Ryusi no Bifrost. I probably botched that pronunciation like so crazy, so I'm sorry. Very sorry. Okay, but yeah, I'm ready to begin this, and yeah, this game is an RPG, so, if you like RPGs, then you'll love this probably. If you don't, well, you're gonna hate it. And like I said, the gameplay is not too appealing. The gameplay meaning just the battles, but everything else, from the story to the character designs to the features of the game, they're pretty good. It's just that the game got mixed reception due to, I guess, bad battle game designs. But here we go. Hyperdimension Neptunia. New game or continue. Obviously new game. The music in this game is actually pretty good. Some people find it kind of annoying eventually because it's like repetitive, but I think it's good. Overall, I rate this game like, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 out of 10. I guess 7. It's just the story that draws it away from being like an 8 or not. I mean, sorry. The battle, sorry. The story is what makes it a bit better. So here we go, new game. Confirm settings before starting. You can change them during the game too. Okay, change settings, sure. Voice, volume, I'm gonna leave all that alone. It's fine. Voice select, obviously Japanese, but you can change it to English if you want. Wait. I just said it in reverse. Oh my god. What the hell am I on today? Seriously, I was like, obviously Japanese, but no, obviously English. Oh my god, this is so crazy. What the hell am I doing? Okay, difficulty. So there are 3 difficulties, and the thing is that in this game, the difficulty is not, like, for example, if you compare easy to hard, it's not a huge difference. It's really not. Because, let me just tell you, in hard mode, enemies do more damage to you, but you do more damage to them as well, which is why it says battles are harder and faster. Because they end faster because you do more damage, but they're harder because they do more damage. In easy, enemies do less damage, so I guess it's easier, but you do less damage too, so that's why battles are longer. But overall, because you get buffed up in hard mode too, it balances out. Overall, it's not that different of a difficulty if you compare easy versus hard. I guess it's a little bit, but it's not like most games where, easy is way easy and hard is too freaking hard. Text speed. Letter by letter or display all. I mean, I'll go letter by letter. It's fine. Skill name display. Skill names used in battle will display in a fixed space. Skill names used in battle will slide across the screen. I'll just go with fixed. And camera control, I'm not sure if these are already inverted or not. I need to make sure about this once I start playing. Camera speed, I'm going to go ahead and improve it the most to 100. And vibration, I hate vibration in games. I don't like the controller vibrating. And I believe I am done. So circle for done. Begin game, return, or to title. Return and to title. What the hell does this even mean? I don't know. Begin game. Like, what does return mean? You mean like cancel, probably? Okay, so I'm gonna shut up now.
The distance drawn between it, my body and my mind, I can still recall. I recall the tragic notes of bloodshed, a war which should have never happened, the console war. 2 worlds exist in game industry, that of humans and that of Celestia, where the CPU resided. The CPU gained her powers through the faith of humanity, who in turn gained the CPU's protection. It was well balanced. The world below and the goddess who ruled it, 1 for 1. That was how things were supposed to be. However, the former goddess and I broke this careful balance and created 4 separate goddesses, 4 CPUs. The Celestia, ruled in tranquility, no longer existed. It turned into something I would never have anticipated. The 4 CPUs grew to despise one another and began to fight for the honor of ruling over the world. The land where the 4 CPUs resided turned into the stage for a tragic war. This is all due to my ignorance. No matter how I torment myself, being far, far away from the CPUs, all I can do is wait here. Someday, the destiny of these CPUs may save them from her scheme.
Okay, so I should make a note of something right now, and actually I want you guys' opinions, but hold on.
Neptune, you're getting out of hand. You two should let this grudge go as well. It's getting rather warm in here.
Alright, so basically all the scenes in this game are like this, with people talking in the front right here. And I actually want you guys to tell me if you want me to talk over these scenes and show you my reactions, or just be quiet during the entire scenes, because it does matter a lot.
I'm tired of hearing that nonsense. We've been fighting for thousands of generations. Why quit now?
So yeah, basically I'm just going to keep talking in this video, but if you don't want me to talk, then well, just keep telling me in the comments.
It's not just about Celestia. That's what I heard from the former goddess. I won't let any of you selfish, icy bitches take the title of true goddess.
I'm telling you, they do use words like that, and the game becomes
Hush now.
sexualized.
Where did you learn such raucous manners? You think your demeanor is acceptable as a goddess?
Shut your hole! I can't stand the way you talk all high and mighty. Get out of here, Thunder Tits!
I'm telling you.
Breasts are symbolic for both maturity and fertility. The size of my bust equates my aptitude as a goddess.
Yeah, if you guys are really young, I'm pretty sure by this point you guys are like, oh my god, I can't watch this series. I'm tuning out. I mean, if you have to, then go ahead, but like I said, this game is hilarious, but I guess it's inappropriate for really, really young people. It's still funny, though.
Such logic, it can be said you and Neptune are the least fitting.
The hell's that? Listen to that crap talking out your ass. I'll kill you! Die!
So we're gonna have the stories that there are 4 of these goddesses, you know, Neptune, okay, I'm not gonna say all the names, but you get the idea, there's 4.
This is nonsense. We can't afford to waste time berating each other. We're nowhere near settling this.
We'll settle it just fine, even if you hadn't brought it up. But the result won't be what you hoped for.
You really are completely different when you've activated HDD. I kinda like it. It makes me want to try even harder.
True. It has been eons and we've only come to a stalemate. Surely you're not implying you've been slacking off.
That's not what I meant! I wasn't even talking to you! Nevertheless, we've come here for a fight, so let's keep fighting!
Come now. Isn't this getting a bit sterile? Let's think carefully for a moment about one another. This is all for the people in the human world below. Settling this matter is also for their sake.
Your point? You think we can settle it in one day? Just like that?
What I mean is, why don't we work together for once?
Huh. Like a happy family? Please, that idea won't solve anything. Competition drives game industry forward.
But the way things are now are failing to work as well. Why not erase just one of us?
Sure. That could be the catalyst of change we've been searching for. To make it easier later on, we should rid ourselves of the one we find difficult to fight, not someone we personally despise.
Well, I hate you. I'm the one who'll finish you off, so you're staying for now.
That's a funny point. Oh my god.
The way you lose your composure gets on my nerves. I'd love to teach you discipline with my own hands.
I don't have anyone in particular, but if I had to pick somebody, I suppose I'd aim to take you down.
Sure, I guess. We don't really have anything in common. Then who's left?
can't just decide this without gathering my opinion as well, can you?
Neptune, be honored. You've chosen to signal the beginning of the end of the console war.
Don't be foolish. Well, it doesn't matter. Even against the three of you, Neptune does what you all don't. Do as you wish to me. I'll counter your attacks 100-fold.
There's little point to this if she wakes up and fights us again. Why don't we simply exile her to the world below?
We ain't gonna kill her.
As blunt as ever. If you could, can you save this discussion for after you win against me?
I'm not sure if we can kill her or not. This is a first for us. The former goddess taught us nothing of this situation.
Did you just ignore me again? Yeah, you did. You'll regret this.
And so will you. You said we three won't stand a chance against you? Well, we're going all out.
Okay, it's funny how I said I was going to be talking over those scenes, yet I rarely talked. I mean, I was just drawn into the dialogue a lot. I was just reading it, you know, and hearing it too. So, this battle here is, kind of like just it's a scene. You can't do anything at all. But it does show the combat system, even though you can't really understand anything right now. And yes, they do talk in battle, but this dialogue's not important at all. Who cares? Basically, it's 1-on-3, and okay, well, this battle's going on. I can't really show you the whole story as to, like, what's gonna be happening, but, like... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean story. What am I talking about? Like, the whole battle. Like, I can't really tell you how it's working, because it's just like a tutorial-ish battle, or scene battle, I don't know what you call it. But anyways, in terms of story, there are basically 4 goddesses. And each one wants to be, like, the ruler goddess, because the voice in the beginning, Histoire, was, like, the main goddess in the beginning, and then you heard her words and, like, what happened to the world of game industry. Like the goddess world and a human world. And each of these 4 goddesses, well, controls one land in the world of game industry. And basically, like I said, they each want to be the main goddess, like the top goddess, so they obviously want to kill each other, they were fighting each other. But their strategy right now is to get rid of one, I guess the strongest one, and that's Neptune, Purple Heart. Purple Heart is actually the main character in this game, the protagonist, and we are going to be controlling her a lot in the game, and you'll see. But again, for now, well, we're just taking the beating here. But yeah, like I said, the battle system is not too great. I mean, right now, yeah, you see all these crazy good stuff, you know, all these moves, but once you get to the battle system itself and the first real battle, which will be like much later, you'll see what I mean. It's very interesting, but it could have been well made, a lot better made. But again, as far as cutscenes go, tell me in the comments if you want me to keep talking or not.
Like, pitch black. Where am I? Oh, was there a power outage? Where's the circuit breaker?
So right now we don't know what the hell happened to Neptune here, but as you can see, she looks a lot different than what she just looked like.
But why am I glowing like I've been splashed with fluorescent paint and stuck under a black light? Whatever. Hello? Is anyone here? Can I walk around? Don't blame me if I start to collect rings floating by the ground.
Okay, I freaking love this game for these reasons. Not only is the dialogue itself funny, but it references a lot of other games. Try and guess what game it's trying to reference right now. Collecting rings floating by the ground? Do I need to say more? I'm pretty sure you know.
But ew, who knows what I could step in?
And again, it just looks so cute and hilarious.
It could be something like ABC gum. Should I just wait for more text boxes to pop up? Jeez, I am bored. Whose message am I waiting for anyway?
Breaking the fourth wall too, another nice thing about the game.
I apologize for the delay. Have you been here long? Whoa, a voice. I hear a voice. Delay for what? My soul to go to heaven? No, I don't want to die yet. Please, stop being so confused. I did not intend to scare you with my words. I am Histoire, a tome. You have fallen to the world below Celestia. I am reaching out to you to ask a favor.
Tomb? I knew it. I'm so dead. What do I want on my tombstone, right? What world below? Below what? Below hell?
Please, Neptune, take a deep breath. You have not died. You have merely fallen unconscious.
Then, Ms. Heavenly Voice, how do you know my name?
I know you are in doubt, but I am Histoire, the tome that has assisted the goddesses of Celestia for generations. I stand for the world's everything, and the world is my everything. There is nothing I do not know. Plus, I created you. Of course I know your name.
So, you, like, gave birth to me or whatever. You're my mom. You've got kids? I see.
Do not make it sound like that. I created, not birthed. Why do you have such a disappointed tone?
Oh my god, this game.
I understand this is a new sensation for you. I have been apart from you all for ages, locked away from this world.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So my dad locked you up and ran away with me soon after I was born?
You are taking this in an entirely inappropriate direction. I clearly said it is not like that. I created you and the other 3 CPUs with the former goddess. That was, however, a dire error. I only wish to end the tragedy caused by my own mistake. Please, help me.
Well, okay, that was, interesting. And again, I'm, like, every time I look at the dialogue in this game, I just freaking laugh like crazy.
Up! Oh, crackers. Did I break something? Where am I?
So now we are in a completely different scenario.
Oh, you're up. Good morning, sleepyhead. Well, good afternoon, technically. This isn't my room, huh? Is it yours? Why am I tucked into your bed so snugly? Well, let's see. It all happened last night. I was looking up into the sky and saw a shooting star. That was you. I was a shooting star? Are you yanking my hoodie strings? I fell from the sky? I'm pretty sure. I followed you to the ground with my eyes and you definitely slammed into the earth like a spear. I pulled you from the ground, you peer, so elegantly and carried you to my bed, since you were passed out. All by yourself? That's cool, thanks. You're a lot stronger than you look. I attend a nursing school. Transporting limp bodies is part of our training, so I'm used to it. My name is Compa. Oh, I'm Neptune. Compa, huh? Then should I call you Oh, whatever. Compa's fine. It's nice to meet you, Nepelvis? Neptumor? Oh, is it confusing you? Okay, then you can call me Neptuna, Nep, Nippermint, or something else. Okay, then I pick Nep. It's nice to meet you, Nep. By the by, I noticed you're all beat up everywhere. Allow me to take a look real quick. Oh yeah, I am kind of scraped up, huh? Thanks, nurse in training. I am trusting you with this important task. Sure, but I've just started. And I'm not too savvy. I get bandages all tangled up. Your injuries aren't bad, but the scratches need disinfecting. After that, I'll wrap you up. It might sting a little, but hang in there. How much bandage should I use? A little? A lot? Use it all up. Wrap me up good so it doesn't come loose. Besides, it's a waste if they don't last. Okay, then I'll just use what I have. Please let me know if it's too tight. This way. That way. Loop it over.
Huh? No, hold on. Slow down. Be careful.
Okay, this is the beginning of what we can call the oversexualized females. I mean, look at this. Are you kidding me? It's pretty obvious.
I don't want it to come loose or you'll trip over it. There.
This is way too tight. I am gonna snap. Can't breathe. Can't make more comments.
Nep Nep? Did I do it too tight after all? Please get a hold of yourself. I'll unwrap you right. Nah!
It's tighter now. You're just tangling me up. Stop! Give me scissors. Give me now. Put them in my hands and I'll do it myself.
Wow. Okay, that's just wow.
By the way, I was thinking while you were wrapping me in bondages, where am I?
They're bandages. We're in the central city of Planetoon.
Planet Toon? Okay. I remember someone mentioning the world below.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. This is one of the major landmasses beneath Celestia.
One of the landmasses? So there are several?
Why, yes. There are 4 major landmasses floating around. Sometimes they come close to one another and drift away. Remember?
Nope, not at all. Planetoon, landmasses, rings no bells for me.
Maybe you're suffering from amnesia. I've never seen a case in person. How original! Maybe you bumped your head.
Isn't there medication or something for that?
No, not for amnesia. It's usually a temporary thing. I'm sure you'll begin to recall things eventually. My grandpa always said, fancy may kill or cure. Get some sleep, take it easy, and you'll be better in no time.
Get some sleep? I feel like someone asked me to do something while I was unconscious. Yeah, someone was crying out for help in my dream.
In your dream? Then it's not real.
Oh, you never know. It was so weird. I bet you someone far away was like, "Pachoo!" and sent me a telepathic message, you know?
It's possible. Actually, many places, Planetoon included, are being threatened by more and more monsters lately. The military powers failed to keep them from appearing. We can only defend ourselves and keep them at bay now.
Then there must be a boss generating all these monsters somewhere. I bet my mission is to go defeat that boss and save the world.
You may be right about a boss, but nobody has seen or heard anything like that. How will you find it? This is irrational, dangerous, and absolutely impossible.
Nobody's gonna beat the boss if we just sit here. Someone's gotta take initiative, you know? That's me! Plus, I can't ignore this once I've noticed it. Haven't you heard, strike while the iron's hot?
I believe Grandpa did have a saying like that. Yes, that's right. I wanted to be a nurse to save people. So, why would I save the injured, but not those being threatened by monsters? How impolite of me! Nep Nep, I'm not the strongest, but I'll help. 2 is better than 1!
You will? Don't you have school? You're not in the middle of summer vacation or anything, right?
Right, but the city's population has been declining due to monsters eating them. Students are leaving school out of fear, so it's closed down for now. Classes are suspended until further notice.
Oh, that sucks, but that means you can camp out, right? Goody. Let's go find the dungeon where the boss is waiting.
Now, another thing about the game is that it does like to parody a lot of things about video games, mainly RPGs, how they refer to bosses and where the dungeon is, you know, like things like that. You'll see more of that much later, but I'll be talking about that later.
Is this the dungeon you found searching Dungle maps? Yeah, it feels like a dungeon with lots of tough monsters.
No strong monsters here. I search for dungeons with weak monsters. We're not ready for the strong ones yet.
What? Only weaklings? Then I'll wait where I won't encounter any, and you can come get me when you find the boss.
That's not fair. We're a party, so we're basically soulmates. Abandoning your party now goes against the rules of this world. You'll get punished by the goddess.
Goddess? So not only are there monsters, but there's a goddess here too?
You didn't know? Silly amnesia. But forgetting even the goddesses? Oh, you poor thing. Aside from Planetoon, there are 3 other landmasses: Lustation, Leanbox, and Louis. Each planet is protected by a goddess, and people go to the Basilicom to worship them and help govern each land. We have no idea where the monsters are coming from. Their power just grows and grows. Everyone thinks it's due to the goddess's weakening powers. Heated discussions take place every night on the Basilicom's blog.
Basilicom? So, what kind of place is that? Is one nearby? Do they bake cookies?
Nep, enough banter. We should get going before the weak monsters get tired of waiting for us.
Okay, so we finally get some control here. Now then, let us go over some dungeon exploring strategies. There are 3 ways to conquer dungeons: obtain the specified item, defeat the specified monster, and reach the specified exit. Although, it's not clear, but every dungeon has a different goal. Not all 3 options are available for each dungeon. Okay, so as far as the menu goes, I'm going to be talking about this, you know, by myself much later to you guys, so it's fine. But the video is up to, what, 28? Oh my god, it's going to be a long first video. But here we are finally, you know, getting control in the dungeon, and it looks kind of weird, right? When you compare this to actual scene graphics. Because it looks more like anime style in the scenes, the events. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'm going to end the video right here. Next time we're finally going to get some control. So like I said, this game, the gameplay, it's debatable as to whether it's, you know, even appealing or not. But I'll talk about the gameplay in the next video. But as far as the story goes, it's really fun, it's hilarious, the characters are freaking just so funny. And oversexualized too, I mean, that's pretty obvious, you could easily tell. And the game does parody a lot of things, it references a lot of things, you know, a lot of illusions. And like for example, right now, like, oh, we gotta find the boss monster. Like, you would never hear in an RPG game that the characters are purposely going for the boss monster. It's like, seriously, you know, like a dungeon and all that stuff. So we will be listening to more about that later, but for now, it is the end. Thank you for watching, goodbye everybody, and until next time.